I used to be a corporate worker in Jakarta. I had a stable job, side income, and great support from family and friends. I thought life was great and that nothing had to change. Life felt secure and even predictable at times. But despite everything looking great on the surface, I often felt like there was something that was not right. I was mentally exhausted almost every day, but nothing seemed to be able to recharge me effectively enough. It didn't matter how much effort I put in, I still felt like I was moving without purpose. I was juggling responsibilities aimlessly, without passion, and also without an end goal. So I started to wonder, is this really right for me? Am I supposed to stay here doing what I'm doing? That's when I asked myself, would moving somewhere else be worth it? If so, where should I move? And will I be keeping my job? Or will I go back to becoming a student? But out of everything, the hardest question was, would it be worth leaving everything I had built in Jakarta? Then an opportunity came. My parents offered me the chance to go to China, Guangzhou to be specific, to study Chinese for a year as a stepping stone before I would go and enroll into a master's program. I didn't overthink it and I just said yes. And within 2 months, I left behind the life I had built in Jakarta and flew to Guangzhou, China, knowing almost no Chinese at all. And because of that, panic did creep in while I was on the flight or even on the first few days of being in Guangzhou. But thankfully, with the support of friends and family, I was able to settle into the new reality and also embrace the new adventure that was ahead of me. For me, Guangzhou became some sort of a transformative chapter. There, I learned from incredible teachers and met friends from all over the world with their own unique reasons for learning Chinese. With my friends, we studied hard, but we also learned from each other, often sharing our languages, culture, and also experiences with each other. And together we explored the city, ate at each other's countries' restaurants for some cultural exchange, and even went to karaoke's to sing songs like Western songs to Chinese songs and everything in between. Recently I've realized that life is not about walking a single and predetermined path. Instead, it's about choosing, exploring, shifting, and sometimes starting over. Some paths we choose to walk seem full of promise, but eventually lead to dead ends. Others bring unexpected joy, but eventually fade away. And that's okay. For me, I once thought Jakarta was my path to happiness, but when I realized that it wasn't, I gave myself permission to start again when I was given the opportunity to do so. Guangzhou became my next journey, and it was one of the best. But like everything else, it had to end at some point. Now I'm in Beijing, and I'm pursuing my master's degree. And for now, it makes me happy. But whether this path will lead me to a future full of happiness is something that I'm waiting to learn in the future as well. So if you ever feel stuck, uncertain, or unhappy with the path you're currently on, I want you to remember that it's okay to begin again. It's okay to step into the unknown, because happiness is not found in just one path. It could also be in the courage to keep exploring. Now, do you feel the same way about the path to happiness? I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe your own stories, so leave a comment below.